Hello everyone, I am Rahul. I'm just making this short 4 or 5 minute video to take you through how to plot support and resistance level. Basically, I'm making this video in response to some of the questions I'm receiving from my subscribers who are asking how to plot a genuine support and resistance line. I think some of them are facing some difficulty in identifying whether the support and resistance is really a strong support and resistance or is something like that the market can break very easily. See, the thing is that identifying a prominent support and resistance level always helps you understand whether you can use it to place a stop loss or can you use it to expect market to bounce back and then start taking trades. Or if it is not a prominent support and resistance, then what can happen is if you place your stop loss across the other side of the support and resistance line and the market on the support and resistance, for example, is not a prominent support and resistance, rather it's a weak support resistance, then the market can simply break it very easily and basically hit your stop loss. So identifying a good support and resistance is a very important aspect if you're using it in your trading style. So I just wanted to make this short video to basically show you how to plot support and resistance lines and understand whether these are prominent or not. So as you can see, I have opened the GBP USD daily chart. It's a live chart at about 12:45 a.m. GMT. Sorry, 12:45 a.m. EST. So this is the daily chart, and as you can see, the uh, pound USD currency pair has a pretty good uh, trend, which lasted for about close to 1,000 pips. Now let's look at some prominent support and resistance areas. By just looking at this chart simply, you can see that this is an area where market tried to make a high. It couldn't and retraced back. It came back again here and again tried to breach this level, which is the 157.50 area, and it couldn't, and then it came back again. Then it again tried to hit here. Again it couldn't break it in, and it started coming down here. So definitely this looks to be a prominent support and resistance. So if I have to make a support and resistance line, if there is a particular high or low, the basic aspect is if there is a particular high or low which is touched by market again and again, then you can consider it to be a good support or resistance area. So let me just draw a line here. I can safely assume this to be a support. Similarly, sorry, this is a resistance, and similarly, if you look here, market was not able to break this level. Again, it tried here, it couldn't break this level. Again, it tried here, it couldn't break this level. Again, it tried here, it couldn't break this level. So this is a support, a prominent support rather. Similarly, if you see here, this is a high market tried to make, it couldn't break. Again, it tried to make here, it couldn't break. And but again, so this is a support, but it's not as strong as this particular line, because if you see here, market didn't have any difficulty in breaking this area and basically crossing to this point and then coming back again. Now, what else can I see in this chart? Now, there's one important thing I wanted to tell you. When you plot the support and resistance, there are two types of support and resistance: the highs and lows. That is one. The one that we just now drew. This is a resistance, this is another resistance, and this is another resistance. And the second, of course, is Fibonacci. Now there can be a lot others like pivot points, then channel bars, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. But these are the two most prominent support and resistance uh, lines. The ones made by highs and lows, historic highs and lows, and the other is the Fibonacci. Now, if I, for example, now let's look at the Fibonacci. You will be amazed by looking at the accuracy of these support and resistance lines, the highs and lows as well as the Fibonacci. Now, this is the trend I'm taking from the beginning to here. And what do I see? Let me just change the color to white. Okay. All right. Now this is the 38.2 support line. This is the 50 and this is the 61.8. Now if you see here the 38.2, if you see 38.2, the market tried to make a low here. It again tried to break this level, it couldn't. Again it tried to break this level, it couldn't. Here also if you see there's a big conjunction. If I, for example, if I move this resistance line to this one, you can see there's a big overlap between this highs and lows that we have drawn here and the one that we have drawn here. So definitely this trend, since it is reversing, I'm assuming that there will be a big resistance that we are going to face in this point, because the historic highs and lows are also very close to this line, as well as this is a prominent 38.2 retracement level from this overall Fibonacci, from this overall trend. So this is what we are looking at the daily chart. Now if I go to 1 hour, okay, now this is the trend line I have drawn earlier, and as you can see the market even on the 1 hour chart, this is the same trend line as this is the same support line as what we see here. This one, this one. You see, this is the support line that we have drawn. If I go to 1 hour chart, market honors it, goes back. It again tried to break here, it couldn't. So this is a good the good support line. If I take this to make another Fibonacci, again let me make it to this time. Let me make it. Alright, let me make credit. Okay, now if you see here, what do you see? This is my overall trend. Market tried to cross this point, it couldn't. Then it got another resistance at 50. It got another resistance at 61.8, and finally it came down and it started getting some support here. Now, this is the same thing you will see again and again on any kind of chart. For example, now if you come here, you will again see that there is a good amount of support you can see in this area. This area was proving to be a resistance earlier. Now again 61.8 is getting good support here. Now let me draw another Fibonacci from this line to this line. See, again market got a 61.8 support at this particular retracement level and started going back in the other direction. When it tried to break, it didn't get any prominent support at 31.8. Not every time you can see that expect the market to get some good support, although I can see some congestion here. But typically, if you look at any Fibonacci level, the most prominent levels are always 38.2 and 61.8. 50 is not so much. So if, for example, if now you are placing a trade, you see that market is getting some good support, and for example, now let's assume that instead of market coming down till this point, market gets a good support here and starts going in the other direction. If you are taking this trade, what you should do is, if the market bounces off this level, you can place your stop loss just below this, just below the 61.8. If you do that, you have got some good support, some good stop loss room, and you can expect the market to at least make a double top. So for example, if you place here, you are risking about 80 pips, but you are expecting to make about 110 pips. So that's a good, about close to 1.5%, 1.5 times of the amount you are risking. Ideally, it should be 2 and above, but again, 1.5 and above is also equally good. But if you can make it 2 and above, so by that what I mean is, for every dollar you risk, if you are able to make $2, or every pip you risk, you are able to make 2 pips, that's good. The risk and reward 2 and above, 2 to 1 and above should be good. But even if in such cases, if you see 1 to 1.5 is to 1, that's also something like you can consider and start taking the trade. Never go below 1 is to 1. So never go below, for every pip you're risking, if you're expecting to make only 1 pip, don't take such trade unless you are scalping. Scalping and scalping 1 is to 1 or 1 is to 1.5 is considered to be good. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show how to plot support and resistance. And if you have any comments, feel free to post at the end of this blog. I'm basically posting this video on my blog, so feel free to make your comment and let me know your feedback and I'll try to make some more videos. Thank you.